Alright, so the stock I'm going to use on my next project just got in. I'm already opening up. It is a Boyds Pro Vermint that I'm going to be using on the Thompson Center Compass rifle. Yep, so here it is. This is the Boyds Pro Vermint. Still smells fresh. This is, yeah, that was... You can still smell the paint. Looks to be what I was expecting. Has a good feel to it. There's our set of hardware. Ooh, listen to that. What do you know? So here's all the hardware. And what do you know? The trigger guard is metal. In the past, I've always received plastic metal guards. So, you know, I don't know if this is just a bonus or is everybody going to be receiving this. I can't guarantee that, but it's super nice that they included a metal trigger guard. It's something I've always replaced to get rid of the plastic. There is a plastic piece here. So this is the front magazine clip or latch, whatever you want to call it. I always call it a clip. And it looks like just a plastic washer that's set in there where the magazine clips in. And with the mounting hardware, it looks like one of the factory, probably one of the factory Thompson Center screws are not going to be used and replaced with this one, but we'll see when that time comes. In the meantime, there's the packing slip. Here's our normal warranty and disclaimers. Tons of them, tons of them. They're not responsible for anything. And there's the Boyds sticker. Alright, so let's take a look at the stock. It's a good looking stock. It looks like, let's see what they wrote to us here. Please ensure the recoil lug is properly seated prior to initial usage. So let's take a look. Yep, there's the recoil lug. Real similar to the way this lug is embedded in. It's very similar to a Savage, the Savage lug. Looks like it's firmly in place. But we'll see once how the receiver sits in. Make sure there's no movement here or there, you know, laterally or rotationally when you set it in. But regardless, I'm sure I'll be bedding the stock anyway just to make sure. Now there is a piece of plastic here. I think this is called the rear magazine ledge. And so when you pop the magazine in, it sits up against this little plastic ledge. And I have no problem with that, but looking at it, I don't know if you can see that. If you kind of look across, it looks like it's a little uneven. I think this side looks okay. But I'm going to measure that off to make sure. It looks like one side is higher than the other. And it looks like it's epoxied in also. Kind of looks like, I don't know if you can catch all this on camera here. If you can see the looks straight and uniform there. The thickness is On this side looks to be consistent. On this side, if you kind of look, it looks like, yeah, you can kind of see a indentation. Like this is straight, but this one kind of has, looks like it was sanded down wrong or something, and you can look at the thickness of this side compared to this. It looks very thin. Let's see, do I have my calipers handy? Yes. Let's just take a quick measurement. .138, 0.102. So there is a difference. Now it gradually gets thicker up here. Well, I don't know. Let's say that. 0.133 overall. 0.139. So as it's approaching up in this area, it looks like they're equal in thickness. But this one little area right here where you can almost see it looks like a little dent. Looks like it was over sanded or something. But it goes down to 0.107, 0.110. Yeah, 0.107, and this side's 0.13, so there's $30,000ths or so difference. Interesting. That's kind of disappointing. You can see that kind of look over the whole thing. They must have been in a rush with these. I know Boyds, this is fairly new for Boyds, for the Thompson Center Compass. And when I called customer service trying to track down the order, it sounded like they were very busy out there. So they're probably super busy. This is, you know, Christmas season after all. And when I was doing this, it was right after Thanksgiving, I believe. So I'm sure they were super busy. I'll just give it a good work over. It looks like, looks like your sling mounts. I don't know if you can see this. If this will fit through. So they're not entirely horizontal. Not at right angles there, if you can see that. Yeah, same with that. So they're definitely not at right angles here, but that's adjustable, no big deal. That one looks, yeah, that one looks pretty much on. And you can see some of the bare wood where it's not covered in paint. I mean, that's something. I mean, it's kind of nitpicky, but with wood exposed like that, I mean, it's having it sealed in paint is a good thing, you know, so that different temperatures, different humidities won't affect it as much, and it'll seal the wood, keep it from drying out. So I will probably go in and do just that. I'm going to respray the inside just to make sure it's good and sealed. That's probably the most disappointing thing right here. That very thin wall on this side. It's definitely not as thick as this side. I mean, I can feel that dent. But anyway, everything else, and once I do the test fitting, I'll keep giving it a look over. So that is the stock, though. Overall, it looks pretty good. It's about what I was expecting. For the price, it was pretty good. Plus, I was kind of surprised that they included the metal trigger guard. That was a bonus. So in the upcoming videos, I will be doing any modifications to this, some touch-ups here and there, repainting, making sure there's no wood burrs sticking out everywhere. I'm going to drill these out 3/8 inch bit so I can insert my pillars, and then I will I'm sure I'll bed the stock also, and then mount the compass to it and take it to the range. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and watch the next videos coming up.